This is a YouTube short. It has to be less than 3 minutes, so I'm going to go really fast. If you need to go over it again, please feel free to do so. So step 1, you want to eliminate one of your variables. So you have an x, y, and a z. Choose whichever one is easiest to eliminate. Once you do that, you eliminate one more. And then once you find the value of 2, you will then plug those two values into one of the original 3 equations to find the third value. All right, I'm going to go ahead and begin. I'm going to choose to solve for z. Why? Because notice z's are already opposites of each other. So I'm going to add equations 2 and 3 so that I can eliminate z. When I do so, this is what I'm left with, a 2 equation. And now what I want to do is choose 2 more from the original equation and solve for z as well. So why don't I take equation number 1 and 2? I can eliminate z by simply, as you can see here, just multiplying equation number 2 by 6. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to add those 2 equations, and now I have 2 variable equations, 2 of them. Okay, I'm going to take those 2 and add them together. I'm going to use the elimination method. So why don't we multiply this top by -5 and we can eliminate our x's. So I'm going to go ahead and do that by -5. Add my equations, divide by 5, and y equals -1. So I have found one of my values. To find another value, it is easiest to plug it into the 2 equation variables. The ones you see here in blue, you can choose either one. I'm going to go ahead and choose the first one here because the numbers are smaller in terms of the coefficients. So doing the math might be a little bit easier. Removing the y and replacing it with -1, it's going to look like so. That's going to give us -2, add 2, divide by 3, and x equals 2. So now that we have 2 variables, we can now plug those 2 variables into one of the 3 original equations so that we can find our last value. And it looks like it would be easiest in terms of doing the math to plug it into the third one. So I'm going to go ahead and do so. When I do that, 2 take away 1 is 1. Last step to solving for z is to subtract 1, and z equals 1. So my solutions are 2, -1, and 1. Remember, if you're not sure about your answer, you can always plug it back in to verify it. If when you plug it in, both sides are the same, that is proof that it is indeed the solution.